Jacksonville is home to two oceanfront parks that play a key role in the ocean's ecosystem. One is Hanna Park, and the other is Huguenot Memorial Park. Huguenot in particular is crowded in the summer months, but it's not what you might think. As park naturalist Shelly Beville explains, Huguenot's crowds have feathers.
Bird nesting season at Huguenot really begins in March and it goes through September, but protection doesn't really begin as far as on the beach closures until we see chicks on the beach. And that's when we close zone 11 to 12 and a half to driving. And that's for sea nesting birds. We also have solitary nesting shorebirds like Wilson's plover and the willet, and they tend to nest on the inlet side. So their season is very similar, but we will also have to close the inlet side to driving, sometimes a little bit earlier. We do have 6 different species in the park that nest, but the 2 main ones are colony nesters. They're royal terns and laughing gulls. They're seabirds. Royal terns and laughing gulls nest in the dunes, but they prefer different types of habitat. Laughing gulls like to nest in vegetation. They actually build nests with, like a typical bird nest with vegetation, and they lay the eggs in the vegetation. They usually have 2 to 3 eggs per nest. Royal terns, however, like to nest on the dune crest in sand, and they just dig a little hole and they lay their egg in it, and then they sit on it the whole time. And they nest much closer together than laughing gulls do, even though they all nest in colonies. Royal terns have 1 egg per nest, and they're very attentive to it. They're very good parents. Laughing gulls have 3 eggs because whichever one they like the best is the one they take care of. Seabird nesting colonies, the royal tern and the laughing gulls is the largest colony in the state of Florida as far as the records that I know of. So it's a huge benefit for those birds. It's a place where people can come and see thousands of baby birds while also being able to recreate at the park. So we try and do a really good job of merging conservation and recreation.
75. They say 75. And another common tern.
Having the birds at Huguenot is quite a treat each year, but it is also a lot of work.
We do a weekly survey where we count all of birds in the park. We have between 27 and 55 different species in the park per survey. Our counts can range from 2,000 birds in December, mostly small shorebirds that are stopping over here to feed, to a good count in June when there's chicks of all ages and lots of different birds. We'll have 18,000.
Every effort is made to protect the birds from the dangers of people, but it is still an ecosystem, and nature does take its course.
This beach is an ecosystem, and we're here to protect the birds from any kind of negative interaction with people. However, there's still, nature happens, and so we still have predation that occurs, exhaustion sometimes. That helps other birds. So we have birds of prey that need something to eat. The turkey vultures will come in, or the fish crows will come in. Sometimes other laughing gulls will eat a laughing gull or a royal tern. Also ghost crabs. It really is keeping this whole place going and providing for the whole ecosystem. So it is important.
While having the job of overseeing these birds is rewarding, for Shelly, sharing her knowledge with others is the exciting part.
Being able to learn myself about these things while also sharing it with other people is really great, because I don't know everything about everything. So then I get to go learn about it and then get excited, and I can show other people. So that's cool for me too.